Today in the grain market, soybeans were a little higher. This week's decline is still more than $1, though. Those oversold markets were kind of bound to get a reflexive bounce, even though yesterday's close did hit a 1 month low. But let's see if next week's recovery continues. We'll see after this weekend. I think the CVOL for soybeans is at 28.5%, with the soybean oil up to 36.9 and the meal at 33%. So still very strong with the oil and meal markets kind of holding, giving some support to the soybean complex as a whole. Corn did rebound. The worries over the Ukraine shipments not really getting out to the global markets has really become an issue. The weather situation right now is kind of above normal temperatures with rain, so that's a little bit of a conflict there. So we're going to see how that gets digested into the market. The drought, although is expected to expand into the Midwestern states, Iowa and Illinois specifically, so that's something to be watching for as we go forward. We were 25 cents off yesterday's low, so we really get a pretty good rebound with that. The CVOL was up to 47.8%. This is the highest we've seen in quite a while, so a lot of trade action over the last week in the grain markets. Wheat today ended up steady. I think the futures did hit its lowest point in 3 months yesterday, but the non-commercial liquidation is kind of what was sitting on that market. It just shows that there's concern about the economy closing. We did get a 25-cent range today in wheat, but it ended kind of flat. But we're sitting at prices back from March 1st, so we kind of had just a recheck here, and we'll see if after the options expiration was today for all the July options, so that might have had a little bit of an effect on the market here today. But we'll see. Starting on Monday if we get like a reset. The CVOL for wheat is 45.7%, so it's still pretty strong, but below corn. So I think that's interesting to note. Now that the July options are really off the board, our focus is going to be to the new crop.